Chapter 10 is all about cultural communication, and it's a fascinating chapter. When you start the chapter, you look at first defining what a culture is. And so as you define what a culture is, think about your own personal experience in your culture. And then as you identify what makes a culture like itself and how it attains its personal identity, and you'll go through different steps. Think about other cultures, and the book does a great job giving specific examples about other cultures and how they interact and how they develop their communication styles and their rules and their leadership and a whole process, and even how they view change and how they view the people, the members in the culture. So there's a lot to think about when you study this chapter. And then the chapter ends with your response to other cultures. And how do you respond to a culture that is not your own? And do you embrace it? And do you welcome that? And do you seek to have positive communication with those who are not in your specific culture? And do you even try to assimilate when you are placed in a culture that is not your own and maybe unfamiliar? And what is your response? And if you ever get the chance to be a part of a culture that you're not brought up in and you're not familiar with, or even maybe not comfortable with, it's a great experience. And we develop our communication rules by experience. And so if you get the chance to visit another country, but it's not even necessary to go to another country, because our country is filled with so many different little subcultures and groups within our big, glorious, wonderful mix of people. And realizing that culture is not limited to race or even region or even gender, but there are so many different possibilities that define all the different cultures that we can be a part of and that we can be members of and that we can embrace and communicate. And so enjoy this chapter, and we are wrapping up the semester, wrapping up our textbook, and so